The opinions and views expressed in the following video are for entertainment purposes only. They do not reflect the views of Twin Galaxies, Persistent Productions, or any of its affiliates.
Welcome everybody to the newest edition of the Twin Galaxies podcast.
It's the show, dude. It's the Twin Galaxies show.
That is correct.
Or show.
Welcome everybody to the Twin Galaxies show. More than just a podcast, this is the Twin Galaxies show.
Here to inform you and entertain you as well.
And that's right.
We're to show you about the video games.
Ooh.
I'm pretty sure that is not proper grammar, but it worked out well.
But regardless, a lot of people listen to us. About 7,500 people every month listen to us.
Yes.
And that is the main reason why you need to advertise with the Twin Galaxies show.
That's right. You can email us?
You can email us at twingalaciespodcast@gmail.com, or you can call us, and if we're not there, leave us a voicemail at 313-3344-TGI. So what's new going on this month with Twin Galaxies, Josh?
The big news right now going on in Twin Galaxies, the newest thing we got cooking up for you is the brand new Twin Galaxies trading card set, which is coming out. This was just released at the grand opening of the King of Kong arcade, which is Billy Mitchell's arcade located right inside the Orlando International Airport. They already made the two cards of both Billy Mitchell and Walter Day. The two of them received their cards that day, and it's going to be a pretty large set that we're going to have released for everybody pretty soon. Everybody from classic gamers to brand new stuff and everything in between.
Developers of gamers, games themselves will be trading cards themselves.
Variety.
You know,
Wide
I'm pushing for Tetris, you know.
Tetris?
That needs to be a card, I think.
I want Ms. Pac-Man. You know, everyone talks about Pac-Man. You know, all the love goes to Pac-Man when it comes to posterity's sakes, but, I mean, come on. You know, women's lib. Ms. Pac-Man is where it's at. Much better game.
Okay. Well, what else is new with Twin Galaxies is we got some new variations for some new and old games. We actually got some new arcade settings. The brand new Marvel vs. Capcom 3 for Xbox 360 and PlayStation 3. Very hard, and we got how many points you can get just playing the arcade version of the game. We also got for the PSP, we're accepting submissions now for God of War, Chains of Olympus for fastest completion of that game. What else do we got?
For the Xbox 360, Dance Central, single player, points, perform it mode. You may freely choose the dancer and the venue. All score submissions on this title must be recorded via camcorder or witnessed live by Twin Galaxies referee.
So basically, you got to set up the camcorder far away and show the whole performance, just like if you've done a Wii Bowling, and that includes every track on the game as well. So,
and exact specifications, of course, laid out on the webpage. For the Xbox Live Edition, Decimation X3, both normal and challenge modes will now be tracked for this indie game.
For the PSP, Tetris, main game, points, you can pretty much choose whatever level you want to start on. In my opinion, higher the better, you get better points. For arcade, Rambo, 1 and 2 players, no continues. And we are now accepting submissions for the Altered Beast arcade game, so please feel free, do it.
We need to get one of those cabinets, dude. Altered Beast.
yeah, that's a
definitely.
great game.
Great game.
Especially for the fact that we wouldn't have to put quarters in it because the game's impossible. I can't get past level 3. It's embarrassing.
The Bears? Yeah. Come on. It's easy when you get to the last guy. All you do is just keep jumping on the right side of the screen.
Yeah,
when
I've
you
played
get
it. I have beaten the game before with, you know, on 2-player mode before, but I've been playing it a lot lately, and I'm getting my butt kicked. It's horrible. Level 1 and 2, it's like no problem, and then 3, dead.
I can't get past level 5.
Yes, I don't think he even knows how to turn the bear into the ball.
Hey, have you get that far yet?
No.
Oh well.
I haven't even gotten to be the bear yet.
See, that's the
what I'm
key.
saying.
You gotta get the things to make you more powerful to beat the guy.
Well, I know how the game goes.
Well, you can't do it.
Evidently not. I mean,
Level 2's the easiest level in video game history. It's the
yeah,
polar
level
opposite
2,
of Ghosts and Goblins.
Okay.
You're in Ghosts and Goblins again. Stop it with that. No, it's hard. It's hard. It's hard.
It's impossible.
The bear level's not that hard. You can do the bear level.
I'm sure I did when I was like 9 or 10, but I can't anymore.
Keep trying.
I just keep falling in the pit. You literally can't not
You
jump
own
in
that
the
bear
pit.
level.
Not yet.
Keep on keeping on, man.
I'll try it.
Well, regardless of this, I hope one of you guys get the world record on Alter Beast. We got a little treat for you. One of our Twin Galaxies members and fan of Ivgoff made this goofy little video with Jib Jab. If you're unfamiliar with Jib Jab, it's basically a video thing where you put your own pictures in and
The head bounces around.
the head bounces around to music. Well, this guy re-recorded a song about Donkey Kong, the few players of Donkey Kong, and then he put. Oh, why don't you just take a
My favorite game was one I played in the arcade. Those flaming barrels were a pain. The first is still my favorite stage. DK, and he lived on and on and on. It's the return of Donkey Kong. Yeah, I clap my hands up in the air sometimes. Thank you, Retro and Nintendo. 100 bananas for an extra life. Get on the rhino. Diddy, let's go. Cause we gon' slap the ground. We gon' throw headbutts. We gon' roll along like it's Donkey Kong. If you played it once, then you'll play it twice. We gon' roll along like it's Donkey Kong.
Hey, special thanks to Chad Brunswald for having way too much time on his hands. But, no, serious, that was awesome, Chad. I was cracking up about that stuff.
It's going to haunt my dreams. I know that much.
Walter Day really is that ripped, too. I know that. I mean, it's all that organic food he eats. Man.
Yeah.
He's ripped.
Soup's really good for you.
That's
Yeah.
How about some world records?
For February, for the Commodore 64, we have Arkanoid points. 112,170 from Simon Bickerdike in Barrow-in-Furness, England. For the Intellivision, our show producer's favorite system, Masters of the Universe, Novice, 764,900 from Mark Stacy in Cedar Bluff, Virginia. For the Atari 400/800/XL/XE/ a million letters you don't care about, Serpentine, default settings, 184,700 from Brian Surface in Layton, Pennsylvania. For the Xbox 360, Fallout 3, fastest, minimalist completion time, 2 hours and 7 minutes from Anthony J. Walsh in Anchorage, Alaska.
Now that's a Fallout game I could get on board with.
2 hours and 7 minutes?
That's incredible.
I think the cutscenes are an hour and a half.
For the Nintendo DS, Tetris DS. 1,414,000 points by Daniel Robichaud from Pushiman, Nebraska.
Got to catch them all.
Yep, got to catch them all in Pokemoosh. Pokemoosh, Nebraska?
I think
That's
it's
right.
closer to
Pokemoosh,
the
yeah.
other one.
Pokemoosh, Nebraska?
Wow. I hope that's Nebraska.
For the Sega Genesis, Frogger, points, 23,250 points by Jeffrey Widzinski
Yeah.
from Roseville, Michigan.
Hey, I know that guy.
Our bud.
All right. We met that dude.
Yeah, we met him. Contestant on what day is it?
Yeah.
Third place, I believe he got out of 3.
Yeah. Well, you can't win them all, you know.
You can't. But he did win Frogger.
He did win Frogger, yeah.
Congrats, Jeff. NHL 94, biggest blowout, 43 goals by our own.
Whoa, dude.
Let's not read this. This is crap.
Dude, you didn't even tell me. What the heck?
Michael
awesome.
Soroka from Redford, Michigan.
Oh, that guy's a jerk.
Yeah, he is a jerk. But he can throw down some NHL
That's
94
true.
scores.
Nice.
He can blow out in the biggest way.
It's true.
For the biggest blowout. Super Nintendo, Super Mario Kart, Ghost Valley 2, fastest race by John Ohab from Alexandria, Virginia. It was 1 minute 4.620 seconds.
Good job, Captain Ohab.
For the TurboGrafx 16, Splatterhouse, fastest completion, 13 minutes and 44 seconds by Zachary C. Allard from Brisbane, California. That's like DuckTales for Nintendo time right there. That's impressive.
Quick.
That's really good.
Except that's a harder game than
That's
DuckTales.
like a 10 times harder game than DuckTales. For the arcade, Metal Slug, Super Vehicle 001. I'm just assuming that's 1. Points, single player only, 1,712,410 points by Cliff Reese of Collegeville, Pennsylvania. For the Nintendo Wii, Just Dance, Quick Play, Girls Just Want to Have Fun by Cyndi Lauper. 11,817 by Kitty McScratch herself.
Ooh.
Elizabeth Bollinger of Ottumwa, Iowa, which is the birthplace of competitive gaming.
It is.
And also for the Wii Virtual Console, Castlevania, NES, fastest completion, 14 minutes and... Is that 14 minutes and 19 seconds?
Gotta be.
It's gotta be, yeah. I'm guessing it's not 14 seconds.
It's not 14 hours because that game's not that long.
By Charles Zeiss of Finleyville, Pennsylvania. Pennsylvania is represented quite well in this episode, I might add.
Yeah, and if people are not playing video games for a very long period of
No,
time.
they're like in and out.
They're flying through fastest completion. It's like, oh, you want to beat this game? Yeah, I'll beat it in 13 minutes.
Yeah.
Well, you
It's
know,
like, what's Fallout, like a 40, 50-hour game?
Yeah.
How about 2 hours?
Yeah, it's like, hey, you got 3 hours? Let's beat Fallout 3, Splatterhouse, and Castlevania.
you know,
All right now.
It's been a really lousy winter up here in the north, and I think, you do things quicker up here because you're used to it. You're usually just like, let's get it over
Well, you
with.
have to get it over before you freeze to death.
Yes, exactly.
Oh, man,
you
it's
are playing
freezing out.
outside.
Should we watch Lord of the Rings or beat 3 video games? Right?
Oh, man.
If you would like to nominate a recent world record to be read out during our next show, unfortunately, we can't read them all, email us at betweengalaxiespodcast@gmail.com or leave us a voicemail at 313-334-4TGI. Up next, we have TriForce Johnson's versus Super Mario Brothers, which is the arcade version of the Super Mario Brothers game that we all know and love. Commentary and highlights from our Twin Galaxies Gameplay Show edition.
Sweet.
Right here.
To the Twin Galaxies show, gameplay edition. We are going to be featuring a world record here. We are here with TriForce. Hi, TriForce. How you doing?
Hello, guys.
Well, we are watching right now as you get your first mushroom. Super Mario Brothers. It's versus Super Mario Brothers. Am I correct?
That's correct. That's the arcade version of the. Well, actually, this came out first before the console. So this is the first rendition of Super Mario Brothers.
And this is a world record run. Now,
Oh, you gave it away, Mike. Now we know that he gets a world record.
Oh, okay. Great.
I'm just kidding.
Here's a trick right here. Use this trick to get the first 5,000 points. Pop up.
Oh, I like the fact you get the extra 200 points for killing it off at the end. Now, is this now? When you played this game for the very first time, was it on an arcade or was it the home console?
No, my very first time I played this game in the Bronx in New York on White Plains Road in a laundromat when I saw the arcade version of the game. I didn't even know there was that Nintendo had a console at the time. I used to go to my friend's house and play on his Sega Master System. And when I played this game, a friend told me you can always just buy this and get it at the console. And I'm like, what? And he's like, yeah. So I was like, wow, I got to get a regular Nintendo. And my father, he used to, after school, he used to drop me off at this grocery store with his friend called Bunny. And the place still exists. It's just the owner is not there anymore. But I used to do my homework. And if I was done with my homework, he would allow me to go next door to the laundromat. And then I could play the game.
Oh, very neat. So your first experience was the arcade machine. Cool.
Yes, my first experience was the arcade machine. I just messed up right there. I just lost about 3,000 points. I was supposed, actually 4,000. I was supposed to collect the Starman, slide under and follow the turtle, and it would hit and give me 1,000 and then 2,000 points on the third enemy, the fourth enemy, I mean.
What about the Firefly? Is that Fire Flower still there? I noticed you jumped over that too.
Yeah, I think I missed the Fire Flower. On the home, because the console version and the arcade version has slight differences. They're about 95% the same, but they're totally different in certain respects in terms of the scoring and the mechanics of the game. I made a mistake right there because I should have just kept running. I would have made more points on a time rather than sitting there killing that enemy and trying to get the fire flower.
Oh.
It's funny though. When you're making a world record run, when you play the game so many times and make so many errors and start all over, you never know when your world record game is coming up. And I'm telling you right now, this game was not my planned world record. I just said I'm just going to do what I can. I made an error or two, and I said, it's just whatever. And I'll just keep going to see what happens. And I'll show you when I started to take the game actually serious.
Very neat. Any,
Do you record every game, TriForce?
No, I don't. I'm going against my code of honor right here. I usually do not record my games for reasons. You know, ever since I got involved with Twin Galaxies back in 2008, I knew about Twin Galaxies back in the late 90s, but I never felt I was good enough to compete at the time because I was younger then. So, you know, when I heard of the guys like Ben Gold and Todd Rogers and Billy Mitchell, I was like, oh, those guys are like grandmasters. I'll never get to their level. And my friends used to tell me, there's like, no, you're real good. You should. And I'm like, nah, you know, because you're younger, you're like that. But I'm older now, and, you know, my friends told me Twin Galaxies still existed. I was like, really? And then I saw the King of Kong, and that was the end of it. I'm like, I'm back in there. So when neat. I pretty much I used that as like the incentive to get me, you know, to compete all over again with the classic games. I'm the generation right after, you know, Billy and the rest of those guys, because those guys were like the early 80s. I came into like competitive classic gaming around 86, 87. That's when it started for me. So that's why when you look at a lot of my records on Twin Galaxies, it's for games like Contra, Mercs, Mario Brothers, Tiger Road, Black Tiger. All these games are late 80 games going into the 90s.
Okay, most of your games or most of your records are console records, right?
No, most of my well, actually, they're a mixture of console and arcade and handheld. That's what my records are comprised of. Some handhelds, mostly DS. Console is mostly like a mixture of Nintendo. There we go. That's a 5,000 right there, and I still get the coins. But they're mostly like it's a mixture of everything. I'm even going to try to set something this year on PC because I want to be able to, you know, I want that diversity so I can go across all the platforms, at least one in every category. So I'm working on that. I just don't know what PC game I'm going to do it in.
Oh, how close is that the only one you have left to not?
Well, from what I'm looking at, yes, because I have handhelds down packed, I have consoles down packed, I have arcades down packed, and I at least have one record that I know I'm going to go to my grave with, because this is all a plan that was set up, that I'm going to make a record in each game that no matter what, I'm going to my grave with that record. So I find games that I can max scores, so you can only tie. You can only tie.
Yeah.
Because you can't keep a record for long. No matter how great you are, someone will always be better. That's just the nature of things. You know, everyone says Michael Jordan's the greatest, and I'm like, he's the greatest of the 90s. Yeah. And now they're saying Kobe's the greatest. So I'm like, yeah, he's the greatest of the 21st century. You guys don't understand. Like, there's gonna be evolution dictates there will be someone better.
So much involved with this game that's like that. That there isn't a trick to get around it. You really do just have to use those quick reflexes to make it happen. I love that about this game.
This is the stage now where everything I have to do is based on jumping short. You have to duck. It's best to just take your time with the stage. It's not that important to rush through it. Jump, duck.
I love the residual shoot the fire bombs with the fire. That's got to be a residual leftover from when you were a kid, because I do that too. You know the fireballs can't shoot if you're saying, I'm gonna shoot this thing 20 times anyway. Just in case maybe someday I'm gonna blow up one of those things. I just love that. It just shows to me that how long you've been playing this game and just that you're still having fun doing it.
You see those jumps?
Yes,
a lot of people
I
don't
did.
know how to make those jumps.
Very impressive. No, I like how you do the duck jump. I've seen people do the duck jump before, but you seem to really have a mastery over it. Actually, it seems like it comes pretty second nature to you.
Yeah, it does. A lot of Street Fighter.
Another one of my favorite games.
See, now what if that Buzzy Beetle turned around and hit me? Like, why did it have to be greedy? Why didn't I just wait there? So now, at this part, my heart's kind of racing because not because of the time, because I know I'm going to enter level 8-2, and I have to get past this Lakitu, and he's annoying. All you have to do is run, jump on the stair, the second to the last stair on the top, and just wait there, right there, and the guy's going to jump over you. Get up there, make sure he throws it right there, and you can get rid of him. That's a standard pattern. It's always programmed to do the same thing. So now I'm like, okay, I need to get this mushroom. So I'm gonna wait till this idiot gets out of my way. And I was like, okay, boom. Now I just gotta jump over this guy. I was like, oh, he fell in the pit. I was like, yes.
Oh, now TriForce, correct me if I'm wrong, but in the NES version, isn't that a free life?
Yes, that is.
Not a
That's a free life.
That's what I thought.
Now I'm going after this firepower. Even if it kills me.
Nice.
So now I'm like, wow, okay, I have the firepower. Now nothing else. There's a coin box there, but it is important for me to get to World 8-3 with my firepower because I have to fight the Hammer Brothers. This is annoying. So I decided to just do that. Now you're supposed to run and just fall off and then run across, but sometimes you run and for some reason you just fall in the pit.
Yeah, fall right in that center part.
Yeah, so I didn't want to take the risk for it.
No, you are absolutely right, though. That I think a lot of people do know that if you can make it to 8-3 with firepower, it's the level is...
Game is over.
Yeah, 3 times easier. It's just getting there that's the hard part.
Yeah.
Holy smokes.
That was annoying right there. You notice how I'm playing a little bit sloppy and overly cautious?
A little cautious, yeah.
So pretty much the next stage is going to be absolutely free.
Yeah, I don't know if I'd use the word sloppy. Maybe not quite as eloquent as you were early on, but...
Overly cautious.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Just cautious. I don't even know if he's overly cautious.
Yeah.
I do love, you haven't done it in a little while, but I do love how you will step on the turtles and then shoot them with the fireballs to get a little extra points.
Yep.
That's a cool move.
See this, lads? Now, all I have to do is avoid the cheap
Now
shots.
I'm going to show you something that
castle.
I was mentioning to you guys
That'll
about
be
World
good.
5. Watch this. Look how many coins I have at the end of this stage. How many coins is that?
47.
Okay. Now, if I had died those 4 times on level 5-1, getting the 16 coins in the
All I have to do is get into
under
that
the
warp pipe,
what's the
that
name of this
water
thing?
warp pipe. Get there,
Ah,
I'm good.
crap. In the warp pipe, right? Actually, because the first run you don't count
Yeah, I know.
those 16 coins,
I'm gonna make
so
that
it's
mistake.
actually
I can
16
get there
times
later.
3. And when you get the 16 times 3, you get 48. So my 48, let's see here. My 48 and the 47 coins that I totally have will put me at 95. And when you get here, this is how you can get the 21st man. You see this coin block right here? Pop that, but you do not go up there. You run past the screen, it will reload that coin box again. So you do it 5 times, and there go your 21st man. and that's how you get that's how you get a little bit over 3 million. And if you play a solid game, you can get 3.1.
Pain in the ass.
Yeah, I could see that. Well, especially you've missed very few coins in this entire game, but you have missed a few always because you made the choice to miss some.
It's not like when I remember what I told you in 8-2, I could have gone back for that coin box, but nah, I just because I already calculated in my head that I was going to get about 40 something coins, so it wasn't necessary for me to necessarily get that and risk my firepower. But when I'm going for the 3 million game, you got to go for the gusto.
Nice. And there it is.
New world record.
And,
Awesome.
What's different about this game is that when you complete the game, every life that you have, you get 100,000 points for it.
And I'll go for the 3 million in the morning.
Just keep getting
Yeah, just keep it.
Princess
In
is
true arcade fashion.
yeah, the
So I
princess
like
is hot.
So you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Actually, I miscounted. I had 20 men.
Yeah, that kind of stuff. I'm just gonna show it just so I could see the
Oh,
score.
then leave it. Let it end. I'll write out my name.
Very awesome.
Very cool. Very cool.
Well, thanks, TriForce, for sharing this video with us and the rest of the world
absolutely,
here
man.
on the first episode of the Twin Galaxies Show Gameplay Edition.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
We gotta ask. What's up with the toads? What do you think? Are the toads like relatives of Princess Toadstool? Of the little mushroom retainers, the toad guys that you save in the first 7 levels?
Well,
I always
actually,
wonder.
they're supposed, according to the Super Mario lore, they're supposed to be. You know the Goombas. You know the Goombas are actually spoiled mushrooms.
Oh, okay.
You see those mushrooms that you pop out the box? That's what the Goombas are. They're just spoiled mushrooms. They're evil mushrooms. They decided to give the evil mushrooms their own personality in the lost levels by making them purple, and they took away your health. But they found out later on that it's kind of pointless because that's what the Goombas were. Those toads are supposed to be soldiers for the Mushroom Kingdom, but they're pretty much pointless because Koopa just kicks them out of the way. It's like, what's their point? I don't see the relevance of them other than standing there. Now, if the toads walked up to Mario and said, "Hey, touch me," and Mario gets powered up, then it's relevant. But
Yeah.
outside of that, I don't see anything. The only Toad that makes a difference is Toad himself.
Yeah, that's what I wondered. Which is one of those ones you save in Mario? Is it the Toad that then you play in Mario 2? Or then you get the blue Toad and the yellow Toad in the new Mario. I'm a little bit fascinated with Toad lore and in the gaming in the Mario world.
There's only one Toad, and the only Toad that exists that's relevant is the Toad with Princess Toadstool, and he stays in the castle with Princess Toadstool. When you play the Mario Superstar Saga, you start to notice where Toad is. He never leaves the actual castle that the princess is originally kidnapped from. He always stays in that castle.
He's like the regent every time Princess Toadstool gets captured, which is pretty often. He runs the kingdom while Mario's out trying to save her.
Pretty much. But then you ever notice that they made an off-brown Toad, the old little guy. And now he's like the retainer of the Mushroom Kingdom. It's no longer Toad. He's always around. That reminds me.
Well, and he does ride go-karts and stuff, and in Mario Kart and other things. He's around.
He's around.
I guess once they gave him his own personality, especially with the Super Mario Brothers Super Show, because there was an episode where he got the firepower and the star. The Starman, and Toad became this, character all of a sudden. So they was like, something, let's remove him from the retainer position and put him in his own adventures, and then we need someone else to replace him. So they created this off-brown mushroom guy. I don't even know his name. But,
My kids call him Old Toad, but
Old Toad.
that's my kids are 4 and 7. That's what they call him. But so that's what I've been calling him recently.
That sounds like the appropriate name for him. We're gonna call him the Old Toad. So he now runs the Mushroom Kingdom.
They didn't really start calling him Toad till like Mario 2, right? Because I remember it was always just a mushroom retainer in just Super Mario Brothers, but it seems like that came out in Mario 2.
The mushroom retainer is actually a title, because that's what it is, mushroom retainer. So Toad was his first name given to him.
Ah, okay, that makes sense.
Everyone stuck with it since that time. They need to just make a Toad game.
They do need to make a Toad game. You're right. I agree with you wholeheartedly on them making a Toad game.
What happens if Mario and Luigi was captured by Bowser, and they somehow brainwashed Princess Toadstool to help make it happen?
And the only person left is Toad.
It's Toad, yep.
And Yoshi.
Toadstool is the bad character. Oh, Toad and Yoshi.
Toad and Yoshi.
Toad and Yoshi.
There's the title right there. Toad and Yoshi. Yoshi got his own games, but just put Toad first, then Yoshi.
I really like that.
Millions of copies.
Even Luigi has his own game.
Yeah. He does. He does.
Peach has her own game. Luigi has his own game.
Yeah, where's Toad?
Where's Toad? Yeah.
No love for Toad.
Yeah, and Toad is one of my favorite characters, mostly from the Super Mario Kart games. Love Toad. Small and fast, gotta go Toad.
You can watch the entire world record run on iTunes, Blip TV/Twin Galaxies, or on our YouTube account.
Definitely worth checking out the whole thing. It's an experience, especially the last couple minutes we talk about Toad. Toad does need his own game.
Toad needs his own game, something fierce.
And I disagree with TriForce. It needs to be on the Wii.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. No DS game, no 3D. Oh, maybe the 3D.
We could get, it's a Toad game, it's a kart racer, we call it Mr. Toad's Wild Ride. That's free, right? Oh, come on. Just jerks.
No, I'm all about the Toad game.
Yeah.
I'm thinking, end of the game, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, because like TriForce says, Mario and Luigi are put under this, or are captured. Princess is under the spell, but then you save Mario at the end because you're like, hey, you gotta save Mario so he can go save the princess.
Okay.
But then in this tear-jerking scene at the end, you got, Mario and Toad's like, hey, Mario, maybe Mario broke his leg or something. I don't know. Fill that in later. But, you got Mario. He's like, oh, beat up. And, oh, Mario, now you got to save the princess. And Mario's like, no, Toad, you do.
Then the Terminator 2 theme plays.
Exactly.
Dun, 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 dun.
Yeah. Then Toad goes and he makes it happen.
Yeah.
Saves
And then it's
the
like Dig Dug, only Toad, because he's the fastest digger.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, Toad is the fastest digger for sure. I mean, we talked about that in the full show. With and anyone who can pull the veggies out the fastest.
I want to hang out with that guy.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's like if you're starving, you're making soup.
I want some turnips.
Do you want to send the princess out to go get
no way.
Get your veggies?
You crazy?
No, you want to go get Toad.
I'm pretty sure she's responsible for the potato famine in Ireland.
Yeah, I mean.
She's just so slow.
Toad's digging up, celery and turnips and
stuff.
You name
it. Potions?
Yeah.
Keys?
Yeah. You're done making chili.
Right.
The princess is still pulling that stuff up. Go Toad. Small and fast. Slow and steady wins the race. No, fast and steady.
You know who I should nominate for the International Video Game Hall of Fame? Toad. I think Toad needs to go before Mario. Screw Donkey Kong and Mario, Luigi. Toad needs to go in the International Video Game Hall of Fame. So go to ivghof.com and nominate Toad to get into the International Video Game Hall of Fame for the year 2011. You only have till March 15th.
Or whoever you want.
IVGHOF. Oh, IVGOF. Okay.
Yes, ivgof.com. www.ivgof.com.
Got till March 15th.
Gamers, games, developers of games, Anybody in the realm of gaming who you think needs to be in the International Video Game Hall of Fame, send them an email. Have till March 15th for considered nominations.
The Ides of March.
We'd like to thank Patrick Scott Patterson again for being on our show a couple months ago, and he is going to be leaving Twin Galaxies as referee. He's no longer going to be refereeing games for us. We just want to say thank you, Scott, for all your hard work for the past 2 years. And he'll still be around. He'll still be gaming for sure. We'll see him all at the events and see a couple articles from him time to time. He just won't be doing the refereeing. So he'll still be contributing to the world of gaming. But we got this little montage to tell him thanks for all the hard work he's done.
We appreciate it, Scott.
Thank you for being a friend. Travel down the road and back again. Your heart is true. You're a pal and a confidant. Thank you for being a friend.
I can't believe he's gone.
He's not dead.
No. He's just stepping down. He's not going to be a referee.
I just think that was a little much.
Oh, was the video a little sound?
The tribute.
For you?
Okay.
Yeah, I was already confused, buddy. That is, yeah. We just really like Scott Patterson.
Yeah.
You know, he's a great referee, and he'll be missed.
He'll be missed.
Oh, yeah, he's around.
He'll still be around.
He's doing great things.
You can check out his website, PatrickScottPatterson.com, to see what he's up to, and he's
So he's still around.
Yeah.
But we did a memorial video.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
no, it's a tribute video.
But the song, I mean...
He's leaving Twin Galaxies.
He's going to be missed, is the whole point of the video.
You should go to PatrickScottPatterson.com and read some press releases.
Okay, I'll do that, because I'm completely lost.
Me too.
That makes 3 of us.
All right. Get on with that.
For my hosts, Nick Houselander, Mike Janae, Josh Houselander, and myself, Michael Soroka. We'll see you next time on the Twin Galaxy Show. We probably should.